So today this is going to be a new kind of video. As you can see, I have a whiteboard here, and I'm kind of changing the content that this channel produces. And for now, I'm going to be doing some maths videos, and continuing with my magic videos. So the gaming videos will stop. I know some of you guys like that, those gaming videos, but I feel like I prefer doing like maths tutorials more than gaming videos, and I feel like it can help more people as well. So today we're going to be looking at expanding quadratics. So what does this mean? So expanding quadratics. So in expanding quadratics, first of all, what is a quadratic? A quadratic looks something like this. And you might have seen this in school, and maybe you came to this video trying to learn something new. But yeah, this is what a quadratic looks like, right here. Or at least this is what it generally looks like. And so today what we're going to be learning how to do is we're going to be learning how to expand this. And so in other words, multiply out the brackets. And there is a specific method to doing this, and I'm teaching you guys that today as my first episode of this math series. So let's get started. So the method we're going to be using today is going to be called FOIL. So FOIL is F-O-I-L, and F stands for first, then O stands for outside, I stands for inside, and L stands for last. First, outside, inside, last. Okay? So, what does this even mean? So, we're going to start. To multiply out these two brackets, first we need to do, first. The first step is literally called first, but yeah, okay, whatever. We're going to take this and multiply it by this, because these are the first two terms in both brackets. So here's one, here's one. Okay, so x times x gives you x squared. Okay, and we can already write this in our answer because we know that there'll only be one opportunity to multiply out these two brackets, and you'll see why later. So we're going to move on to outside now. Use different colour. These are the two outside terms, because they're the ones on the end of both brackets, the outside of the 4. And so x times 2 would give you 2x, and we can write this in. So x squared plus 2x. Then we have, we've done outside. And now we have inside, so we're going to use these two inside terms, these two, 1 times x. And in algebra, when we put 1 times x, we don't do it as 1x, we do it as just x. So we leave this in here as just plus x. And then we do the last terms. Then we do these last terms, we'll do this in green, 1 times 2. So these are the last terms of both brackets. And that will give us 2, because it's positive 1 multiplied by positive 2, which will give you just 2, positive 2. And we have to be careful of this, and you'll see why later on. So then we take this positive 2, put it in here, and we get plus 2. So all in all, this is our expression. And now we can simplify this because these two are like terms. So you can put this as, put it over here, x squared plus 3x. As you can see, this is 1x, so 1 plus 2 equals 3. And then finally, the plus 2. And this will be our answer. Okay, now we're going to try a different kind of quadratic that you'll have. Technically, it's the same kind of quadratic, but with different numbers. And so I'll just write it out already. This is what you may get in your test. And you also may get something like this. Actually, we'll do it with the same numbers so you can kind of understand. better. Okay, so what are the difference between these two? So we're gonna follow FOIL. So I'll take it off already. First, gives us x squared. Then outside gives us. Okay, now here's the tricky bit. Even I almost got this wrong. You're multiplying the x, but you're not multiplying it. You're not multiplying it by 8. You're multiplying it by -8, because you include the whole integer. So that would be -8. And so what would x times -8 be? It would be -8x. And so that's what we put in our expression. So it would be x squared minus 8x. Then we move on to inside. So do these. That would give us plus 7x. And they're both positive because neither does the x or the 7 have a negative before it. So bring this down here. Plus 7x. And then we do last. So we're going to do 7 times -8. Because remember, the -8 is the whole integer. So, what is 7 times -8? Well, a positive times a negative gives you negative. So therefore it would be -56. Therefore we put that at the end of our expression. And we get this. Once again, we'd simplify. And remember that -8 plus 7, when you put the negative and you add, you're adding up. So you're adding you're increasing from a negative number. So therefore that would be -1. So let's write that in. It'd be -1x. But in this case, remember that we don't put 1x, we just put x, so it'd be -x. And then finally, we just have the -56 on the end. And this is our final answer. X squared minus x minus 56. So there you go. Now we're going to move on to the one on the right. And this is literally the same thing, apart from there's a little change in the first bracket. And that is that there is a minus right here. And this minus has a lot of impact on the final expression. So you have to be really careful with this minus. So, x times x equals x squared. And remember, this is f of FOIL. Then, what comes next? Outside. So you multiply the outsides. That will give you -8x. Then we multiply the insides, these two. And that gives you -7x. Because remember, there is a minus before both of them now. So that gives you -7x. And finally, I kind of made it a little bit messy, but the last two, the final two, are -7 multiplied by -8. And remember that a negative multiplied by negative gives you a positive. And so this will be just positive 56. So plus 56. And now again we simplify. So it'd be x squared minus 15x, because you're decreasing from a negative number. So that will give you x squared minus 15x, and then finally plus 56. And then, yeah, that would hold on 1 second. Put that in the right color. And then this would be your final answer. And I really hope this helps. And I hope you can use this because it's really important to know this method of FOIL. And I wish you luck if you ever get this in a test. And just remember, FOIL. But yeah. thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time for another video on maths, hopefully. Okay, bye!